With two elections in a space of 6 months, Israel might appear like a country in chaos. No political stability and war clouds looming in the neighborhood. The truth is anything but. Israel is a country of stunning incongruity. On WION Edit tonight, we look at how this democracy has thrived despite constant challenges and what the world can learn from Israel. First, a political primer. Israel is perhaps the only democracy in the world which has always had a coalition government. The nation-state was formed in 1948 and never in its history has one party won a clear majority in elections. Israelis have mastered the fine art of coalition politics, you could say. What is unimaginable elsewhere is the norm here. Sample this. Benjamin Netanyahu's biggest political challenger in this election is Benjamin Gantz. After voting ends, these two leaders will start talks for a tie-up. In the Indian context, it's like the Congress and the BJP joining hands to form a coalition government after fighting a bitter election. It's inconceivable. Here's another interesting point to note. In most countries, coalition governments are synonymous with policy paralysis. Parties compromise, they accommodate partners. Governance suffers. Not in Israel. For 71 years, this country has only had coalition governments and yet made giant strides in every field. Let me give you another example. Post the Second World War, Jews from across the globe came to Israel to make it their new home. It was in the middle of the desert. No natural resources, no water. Today, Israel is not only self-sufficient in its water needs, it also exports drinking water to neighbors. A few decades back, Israel's biggest exports were Jaffa oranges. Today, they sell everything from missiles to agricultural technology to the world. The point is that politics did not impede policy or national interest. Today, Israel is an advanced economy. The country ranks 22nd on the United Nations Human Development Index. Its citizens enjoy a high standard of living. Israel has the third largest number of NASDAQ-listed companies. In fact, Israel is ranked third on this list, right after America and China. Israel is also a startup hub. 2 years ago, a World Economic Forum report called Israel the second most innovative nation in the world. It has one of the highest number of startups. For a country with a population of just 8 million, Israel really knows how to punch above its weight. And they have been able to do so despite being locked in one of the world's longest-running conflicts. It is surrounded by hostile neighbors and is perpetually facing military strikes. Israel's disputes with Palestine and other Arab neighbors have been going on since 1948, but that has not held back its development agenda. The Israel of today is a thriving democracy with a strong economy. It is slowly carving out a space for itself as an innovation powerhouse. Israel has achieved all of this in just a few decades. It started out as a relatively poor nation. Between 1973 and 1985, the inflation rate in Israel went well over 400% at one point. Learning from its mistakes, Israel liberalized its economy, participated in global trade and made big bets in the tech sector. Today, it is among the 25 richest nations in the world, and all of this, I repeat, with coalition governments and a robust press. A free press, a country where a sitting prime minister faces charges of corruption and undergoes investigation, while also contesting an election. The focus is on strengthening institutions, not individuals. Israel could very well serve as a case study for developing nations, especially in South Asia.